and it says that Juice Wrld's manager hit me back. Okay, we're doing this again. This is a crazy one. This is a really crazy one. Okay, so I'm really excited to tell you guys about this story on behind the scenes. So you guys know that I'm originally from Vancouver. You know, I do all my interviews over here, and I enjoy it. I love doing interviews in Vancouver, but my oldest brother actually lives in New York. He asked me and my other brother to come visit him, and we said, yeah, you know, let's chill there. Maybe like we can do our work there. We can just like hang out and stuff. It's been a while. But I figured, you know what, like, why don't I like take advantage of the fact that I'm in New York, and like every artist is in New York, like literally that's where rappers go to get their record deals done. Like, you know, everyone's in New York. I searched up all the concerts in New York, like what events are going on, who's performing. I hit up a bunch of people, you know, like I do, like I mass sent so many messages. Didn't get many replies, but there was just like one, I don't know if it was a festival or like just like one big concert, but it was, the headliner was Juice Wrld. And I think Juice Wrld has had the most successful year in 2018. And I'm saying that over Travis Scott, like I think Juice Wrld has been the most successful. And like I basically did some research, and his team, they aren't people who, you know, it's not like one big agency that does all your PR and stuff like that. It's like childhood friends, I'm pretty sure. So something in me, for some reason, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go hit up Juice Wrld's manager, like someone from his team, and you know, just send them a couple of the interviews that I've done before. So then yeah, I wait like a couple weeks, no reply, whatever. That happens often where I don't get a reply from people and I just forget about it. It's nothing personal. It's happened a million times. It's just the business, it's just how it is. So we're in New York, you know, we're going to like these little events and like things like that. And I think there's like 3 days left in our trip. So we're in my brother's like apartment complex and we're playing pool. I remember I was with my brother Hamad, and my oldest brother was like sleeping in his room somewhere. I was playing pool and randomly I hear like the buzzer go off on my phone. And then I actually left it for a bit. Like I didn't even check this for a while because, you know, I knew I wasn't gonna get any replies from any of the people that I hit up. There were just 3 days left. It just didn't make sense for me to like even care about doing interviews at this point, unless it was huge, which I'm getting to. A while later, like I'm just chilling on the couch. I'm like, you know, maybe I'll just go to sleep. It's getting kind of late, and I check my phone, and it says that Juice Wrld's manager hit me back. I'm not kidding. It said that Juice Wrld's manager hit me back. And when I'm reaching out to these people, I'm kind of sending like, I try to keep it short, but it's like kind of long, like a couple paragraphs. And the only thing that I saw on my phone was, it just said pull up, like pull up where, pull up when, pull up how. You know, the thing was, there was no page that said here are the set times for the performances. This is when Juice Wrld comes on. I asked my brother, I'm like, yo, what do we do? Like, are you doing anything? Like, he's like, dude, what do you mean am I doing anything? Like, it's Juice Wrld, like we have to go. So I agree, I'm like, yes, it's Juice Wrld, we have to go. And so I go to my brother's room to wake him up because he has to, you know, like I have two filmers, both of my brothers.
9:05.
So I go to his room and he's sleeping, and I'm like trying to wake him up. I'm like, yo, it's like Juice Wrld's manager hit me back. And from there on, I had no idea what to do because I didn't have like any sort of VIP pass. I didn't have any media pass. If I went to the front of the door and said, hey, I'm gonna interview Juice Wrld, they'd probably think I'm crazy. I quickly like wrote some questions that I had in my mind about Juice Wrld because literally like Travis Scott had dropped his album. I wanted to ask him about, you know, how the heck did he get a no bystanders? I just wanted to know where the hell did Juice Wrld come from? It's like in February he was nothing, and then in March he was like the biggest artist in the world. I didn't even get time to proofread them, but it was just like whatever I had thought in the moment, I just slapped it onto Google Docs. I want to ask him about Astroworld. I want to ask him about how a lot of his fans are kind of like, you know, the same as X fans, how we blew up so fast in 2018 and the years are like over yet. So while waiting for our Uber, we decided to, you know, just fuel up on some energy drinks.
Yo, what do you want? I'm gonna get a Gatorade. What do you want?
I think I get some juice.
Well,
yeah, I mean, we're just waiting for the Uber because we gotta go to Knockdown Center. It's in Queens. We're not far away, but I mean like, Juice Wrld comes on at 11, I'm gonna guess. So I think we gotta get there in like the next 20 minutes or so if you want to make it.
And And when I was in the car, man, I was so pumped. I just had no idea what was coming though. We're really close to the venue, which is Knockdown Center. Yeah, Knockdown Center in New York. And like, you know, I'm not knocking him for this, like, it's okay, but Juice Wrld's manager, like, he wasn't responding to me. My fault again, I was asking way too many questions, and that's like a big wrong that I did right there. You can't be asking like a ton of questions to these managers because they gotta get to the venue, they gotta do all like this work for the artist. I'm just kind of like thinking like logically, like, okay, how is this gonna work? He's gonna perform at 11. We'll go there a bit early. I don't know, hopefully I can find him somehow.
We're waiting outside the venue because I got a text from the dude. He said, where you at?
Yeah, it's about like 10 p.m. I think I hear Cody Shane performing, so I'm like, shoot, like Juice Wrld's probably next. I remember telling the security like, hey dude, I'm actually with media, but I don't have my credentials on me. And I see like in the middle of my sentence, he's like, no, just no. It's coming to me so vividly. So we're sitting there at the step, and this dude with like this like little afro comes, and he's like, are you? Like, he didn't even finish saying my name. I was like, yeah, that's me. I got my cameras. And he's like, all right, yeah, come. And I'm like, it was just, everything was going so fast, and the security guard was looking at me like. The manager's like, nah, he's with me. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool feeling.
Oh, okay. Just go up the steps, that's all.
We were just chilling with the manager. Next thing you know, everyone starts cheering, and I turn my head to see Juice Wrld get out of the car. I had no clue why this guy was with Juice Wrld, but Lakers star Brandon Ingram was there as well. So when we get in, I tell the manager, I'm like, hey man, do you want to do it in that room? Do you want to do it in that room? Like, you know, because it should be like a little quiet. And he's saying, one sec, man, I'll just, let me go ask him, you know, and then I'll be back. I'm just like, yeah, do that. He goes into this room. I see Juice Wrld pop his head out. They have like a little conversation. He comes out, he's like, hey, yo man, Juice just said, let's do it after the show because he actually has to perform in like 2 minutes or so. And I understand. I'm like, yeah, that's totally cool. That'll give us time to go look for a room, you know, somewhere we can actually do the interview. You know what? I go walk away, I go find a room. My brothers are like chatting with the manager, making small talk and whatnot. I look back and the next thing you see, Juice Wrld is on stage, the crowd's going hype, and my brother's on stage next to him filming him. I'm like, I didn't get mad because I was like, you know what, I've done this before, and I did it for Saw Baby, but Juice Wrld is probably like way more crazy. Juice Wrld's throwing the water bottles, they're all going crazy. He's doing lucid dreams, all girls are the same. Like, the crowd is hype, like they love Juice Wrld. I've never seen a crowd this hype for an artist in my life, and I've been to a Travis Scott concert.
Put your lights up right now, let's do this shit right. Hold on, let me see what I got, man. We gotta turn on. Hold
I guess at some point he wanted to bring Brandon Ingram on stage. Can't believe the footage was like so close to him. So I figured, you know what, when the concert's done, I'll go tell the manager, we'll do the interview, everything's gonna go smooth. And I'm like, you know what, maybe I can use this like time to go mingle with some people in the press area, or maybe even some artists. It's so dark backstage that you can't see anything. And on top of that, it's really loud. I did see some pretty cool people backstage though. I ran into Smokey Margella's manager. He actually recognized me from our shoot in Vancouver, which is really cool. I didn't think he'd recognize me. I remember I was talking to my brother and randomly we saw YBN Corday. He was backstage. Lil Mosey was like with all his friends dancing and stuff. Yeah, I actually really wanted to talk to both of them, but man, I just like couldn't find the confidence, and I really thought that if I came in, they'd think I was like weird and stuff. So finally, I know that in concerts, usually the last song is like the most hype. So I guess he decided to do Lucid Dreams again. I still see the shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. I gave you my, they are great. I gave you my, they are great. Do you make some fucking I was like, okay, time's running out. I gotta go get my brothers. I gotta go keep eye contact with the manager so I don't lose him. So what happens is, you know, he's getting off stage, Brandon Ingram's getting off stage, like they're all sort of going somewhere, like the room's over here, but they're kind of going this way towards the exit doors, and I'm like, what's going on? The crowd's like yelling, still going crazy, and then they start to exit from their door, right? So he's going here, they're going here. His bus is like here in the parking lot. Oh my God, a mob of his fans, like I've never seen this in my life before, but a mob of his fans just completely swarm him, and he's like running away, running away. It literally reminded me of one person, and that's XXXTentacion. Like, I feel like only his fans would do something like that. And I think this was like after X died. Yeah, I think this was after X died, but it literally seemed like this was an X concert and those were his fans swarming him. So everyone's swarming Juice Wrld, and I'm just like kind of panicking. I'm like, yo, I hope he gets away from them because we need to do our interview. What happened was Juice Wrld pretty much managed to escape the little crowd and like get in his van. Someone in the van shuts the doors, but the fans don't leave. Like they're waiting outside the van. Like I just went there as well to check out, like maybe is the manager inside? I hope not, because then what if they drive off and leave? Then I'm done. Like I got no interview. And here, oh my God, here's where the crazy part happens. This is probably the craziest situation I've been in. He slightly opens the door because I guess he wants to greet them this time. And the volume goes from like here to like here. And then out of nowhere you hear boom, boom, boom. 3 gunshots, they go off. The craziest part about it was that some people didn't even care about the gunshots. They were literally just trying to get the picture. Oh yeah, okay, so I remember I heard the gunshots, and then I see the manager, and the manager's like getting in a scuffle with like the security or like some other people. There's like some sort of fight going on. Just to clarify, like I hope it wasn't gunshots. It wasn't really reported in any news outlets. Clearly it sounded like some gunshots happened far away. I don't know where it came from. I do know that everyone got startled, but it's complete madness, and I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna get the interview now. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not getting the interview. And at this point, I'm looking one way, I'm looking the other way, and I see Juice Wrld's van. The engine starts. And I'm like, no. I'm like, come on. Juice Wrld's car just boomed. Like it's out of there. It's out of the Knockdown Center. Man, I guess he like went back to his hotel or something. But I kind of just decided to stick around there a bit more, and like I guess like my brothers knew, like they just knew that it wasn't gonna happen, but they tried telling me like, yo, just wait, you know, maybe you can do it at his hotel or something. But I'll admit, I was a little bummed out. Imagine what a Juice Wrld video would do to my channel. Like I compare that to the No Jumper interview with X. Like a few things that I would take from that day would just be, one is just shoot your shot. Like you may think like a certain artist is just too big or something, but and I'll accredit this to a Nardwuar TED Talk. But I want to link this below because I really just want like young journalists to just see this. But pretty much the thing he said was 2 words, and it was just ask. And like after seeing that, I think that's what like motivated me to like keep getting in these managers' DMs or like emailing them. So always just shoot your shot, you know. Sometimes like you never know what's gonna happen. You gotta like take those chances. Humiliation, you shouldn't even think about that. And it does sound kind of weird, but sometimes things just end up and you either get lucky or you get unlucky. I guess I got lucky that he replied to me and, you know, told me to come do the interview, and I definitely got unlucky that there just happened to be gunshots that one day at that specific time. Like I did get one positive thing out of this whole situation. That's this video. Like I get to tell the story of how all this happened. So I guess I didn't get so unlucky after all. Definitely after this situation, I had this thought like planted into my head, and that's basically just like, always lower your expectations when you're going into situations like this, because I should, like, it's Juice Wrld. I shouldn't expect to, you know, get some interview with Juice Wrld. Give me like a year and I'm gonna interview Juice Wrld, and if not, like, it'll happen eventually. So, oh my god, this was one of the craziest moments I've had throughout this whole media outlet thing was that day in New York. And there's actually some other stuff that I want you guys to see from while I was still in New York. Another interview, 2 interviews actually. Just like comment, give me feedback, tell me what you really took out of the story, and you know, hit Juice Wrld, man. Tell him to do that interview. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'm Arshan from Kids Takeover, and you guys are watching Behind the Scenes. Yo, hope you guys enjoyed that behind the scenes video. Just want to clarify that Juice Wrld's team, they're full of super friendly people. Whatever chaos happened that day, it must have been some people from the outside. Otherwise, big announcement on the Kids Takeover Instagram page. We started doing discussions, so I urge you guys to go to @KidsTakeoverIG on Instagram and just, you know, comment your opinions. Otherwise, watch the previous video we did. It was a FaceTime, and just subscribe. Like, just subscribe.